Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Surprise in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number, what are we up to? 1,899. The lists keep growing. And chocolate. You're probably going to go, and chocolate. Yes, and chocolate. So, after the reveal yesterday, of course, people are going, well, what are you up to? What's happening? And everything else. And I'm just, hang on, I just, got to put this up here. Sorry, I was in the middle of doing something when the thing went live, and I apologize for being on late. It's just that, no, that's the wrong place. Didn't want that to show up there. I always keep getting this bit wrong. I have a, oh, where did it go? Oh, QR code. I don't want that one. This one. Okay, hang on. I was in the middle of doing something when it went live, so I apologize for keeping you guys waiting. But today I've been working on, well, I have been working on lists for the last few weeks on, for the move. And hang on, now I gotta see if this works. Yes. Sorry. I apologize. I am totally, my headspace right now is full of so much stuff because every time I walk around the house, I go, oh, I have to sell that. That's getting donated. And so it gets added to the list. Since I made the announcement yesterday, to grab your I got a really cool, get to try some chocolate today. All right, we're good now, I think. Yes, we're good now. Okay, all right. Sorry about that. I should have made sure I had everything set up before I came on live. All right, so the last few weeks since I made the decision to move back to New Zealand, and while I was notifying everybody before I made the announcement to you guys, I've been creating all these different lists. So we've got lists of things I need to sell that I can't take to New Zealand with me, like all my electronic stuff, like my air fryer, my Instant Pot, my Vitamix blender. What else have I got in there? There's a toaster. I've got a George Foreman grill. So there's just like the small appliance stuff in the kitchen that I can't take to New Zealand with me because of the power conversion thing. And then I've got this really cool TV DVD combo thing here. It actually has got a slot on the side to put DVDs. It doesn't do Blu-rays though, which is really cool because I actually have a Fire Stick in there too. So sometimes I will be sitting in here and I'll have some show going on in the background over here, or I'll be having a DVD on there. The DVD I think in there right now is Dr. Wayne Dyer's The Shift. It's really, really cool. I've watched it like I don't know how many times all the way through, and then gone back to the beginning and watched it all the way through again. And it just goes on there. And then I've got this other monitor. This one over here is actually an extra monitor, which I haven't been able to find the power cord for, but I know I have the power cord. I have discovered like about 5 boxes of cables, and it's got It's got cables and cords and all sorts of stuff with wires in there. And so I've got to go through all of that, like pull all those out, sort them into the different types of cabling that are there, look at all the different power supplies that are there, figure out what matches up with what, because I do have some stuff around the house that doesn't have its power cord with it, so it hasn't been used. I've got a monitor sitting on the floor in the bedroom. There's another monitor sitting over here behind the recliner. So there's all this different stuff that and the vacuum cleaner sitting right like that. I can't take that either. So as I make a list of what to sell, I'm also making a list of stuff I'm going to have to buy once I get my house in New Zealand, as to what I need to, what do I need to put in there? Like we've got the, but not necessarily have to buy to start with. So what am I selling that I need to replace when I get to New Zealand because I use it constantly, or what am I selling and I don't need to replace when I get to New Zealand. So there's that. What the heck was that? Do you guys see that little light thing go across the? I have no idea what that is. The blinds are closed. Zeffy's laying on the floor behind me. That was pretty cool. Oh, maybe it was an angel coming into this room. We like our angels. And then I'm also making lists of things that need to be done, things I need to go through that I can go through and get stuff donated, and I'm actually got my craft room, which I'm in the process of clearing that out, like making it empty. And the only things going in there is the stuff I'm taking to New Zealand. So like when it comes to my books, my genealogy records, business records, all of that sort of stuff that needs to be boxed up, those will go into that room. Of course, the kitchen stuff that I'm taking with me can't go in the room because I'm using it. And I need the packers to pack it. So that stuff's going to be left as is where it is for when the packers come in to pack. Now I'm also going through the list of how do I find a packer? How do I find somebody to move internationally? To get the stuff down to New Zealand, what can I take? What can I not take? What do I have to be aware of? And all this sort of stuff. So now I've got to go find an international moving company, and I haven't started that yet. I started looking today and sent out for quotes. But of course they come back and go, well, what exactly do you have to go? I says, well, I don't know exactly what I have. I have these books. I have this. I have, this is a list of stuff that I have to take. I just don't know the quantities. And they're like, well, unless we know the quantities, we can't run. So I'm like, well, then I guess you're not very good at estimating things then. And then I was out in the garage and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got all my power tools out there. I've got my leaf blower thingamabob. I've got my weed whacker out there. Although those run on batteries, but then again, I've got to plug the chargers in. So, and because they have been used outside in the yard, they would have to be sparkling clean to get to be even allowed in the country, into New Zealand, because New Zealand has very, very strict rules about anything that's been used outside, making sure it's been cleaned before it can be brought into the country because of our fragile horticulture and agriculture system. So anything that has been in the garden is not going, which means all my garden tools now have to be gotten rid of. And I'm just like, okay, I know I've got stuff to sell and stuff to donate and stuff that's just going to be trash. Like I'm stacking up my boxes of stuff to be shredded. I've got these file boxes sitting here, and I was looking at them and going, those records are so old that they're at the point where I don't need to keep them anymore. So that's going to go into a pile, and I'm going to see how much shredding stuff I have, which I can imagine is going to be a lot. And then, of course, there's all the furniture that's got to be sold beforehand because I'm not taking it with me. And so it's really a process of going through. And I'm sort of like, we're looking at doing this move around the middle of next year. And it doesn't seem like it's that far away. And there's times I get overwhelmed because I think it's next month. And I was like, no. We've got a few more months. It's not next month. We're not in a panic mode yet. So just calm down. So it's going through everything, and it's going through every single thing, which we have started doing, and we are getting that room cleared out so I can just put the stuff to New Zealand in there. But I have a plan with my books in that I'm going to get boxes that are all the same size, and I'm going to be writing on the outside like fiction books, non-fiction books, box 1, box 2, blah, 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 and numbering the boxes. So when it comes time to move, I can go in there and I can say, all right, everything in this room goes, and I have everything numbered, and I've got photographs of everything that's in all the boxes and stuff like that too. So I'm going to be documenting everything as well. So when I get down to New Zealand, and I'm going to tell them, you got to put on that, and when I get down to New Zealand and that stuff finally arrives, because I don't know how long it's going to take to ship down there. It could be 2 months, could be 3 months, could be longer. I don't know. I guess it also depends how long it's going to be in customs for too, or when they can get it on a ship, because it's going to go into a container, get it on the ship. I don't know how long the cargo ships take to get down to New Zealand. Then they've got to clear customs, and then they've got to unload the container and put it into a truck to bring it down to where I'm going to be, and all of that. Just all that fun stuff. So, so we're in the process of making all these lists, and then I've even got a list going of, I actually have started house hunting down there just to see what is available out there. And I actually found this place I really, really, really liked. And but unfortunately, it sold last Sunday. They got the for sale on there for the 6th of October. And I'm like, darn it. Okay, it's obviously not meant to be my place, which means there's something better out there. And I'm like, well, how can there be anything better? Because that was a really good place. It was only 3 bedrooms. It was 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The master bedroom had an ensuite and a walk-in closet. Then there was the hall bathroom and 2 other bedrooms, and 1 bedroom was at the front of the house and overlooked the driveway and stuff. And it was the smaller of the 2 bedrooms. And so I thought, right, that would be my office. I could do, and I'd already had that laid out how I would work that room, including giving Zephyr, because the windowsill's up so high, giving Zephyr a place that she could lounge on during the day and keep an eye on all the comings and goings on the street. But it had this really cool kitchen that had these, I call it Spanish blue. This blue. Had this blue. And all the kitchen, like all the cabinets, the countertop was all this blue. And then it had this terracotta tiles on the floor. It looked amazing. That's what actually, when I first saw that picture, I was like, oh, ooh, I really like this one. And it had an outdoor patio, and it had this nice big square living room, which was very easy to figure out where the bookcases were going to go, with the movies at one end and the books at the other, and where the TV was going to go. It had all worked out and everything else. And then I went inside the house, and I thought, but that's okay. And I'd actually started the list of what furniture I need to buy when I get to New Zealand once I get my house as well. So, there's all these different lists going on. And I know it's early on in early days. I've already made inquiries about taking Zephyr down to New Zealand. And so I have that list of stuff as well. And so it's like all systems go right now. And then, so that was that. And then I had a hankering for some chocolate today. So my chocolate order arrived. I was waiting because I was following the Amazon delivery thing to see when my chocolate was going to be here, because I didn't want it sitting outside because it's hot outside. It's in the high 30s. We've almost broken on the Fahrenheit. We've almost broken the triple digits. Almost. We're 103 today Fahrenheit, which is high 30s in the Celsius. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't sitting outside for very long when it got there, and then I fell asleep. And then I got up and saw that it had just been delivered, so I had to go grab it and all that. But I got this really cool little box. This is the chocolate part. It's called Chocolate Bliss. It's Turkish snack. It's a Turkish snack box. This one's all chocolate. It's got like 15 full-size candy bar pieces of chocolate in here. So I'm just going to break the seal here. And I was looking at it online and think, ooh, I think I've actually tried, apart from Turkish Delight, which I'm not actually sure is Turkish. But it's a candy, it's a little gelatin candy that's made with rose water. So we're going to unbox this together. Now, I'm going to say people do an unboxing. So here we go. All right, so this is the inside here. We have, a list of expiration dates. That's pretty cool. That's just a piece of paper they printed off and stuck in there. Awesome. Oh, hang on. Important notice. In warm weather conditions, it's possible the products inside the spot melt during transportation. Therefore, refrigerate the product for 1 hour before consumption in hot weather. Please read the following explanations. Oh, look at that. This is brilliant. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you guys know how I'm always going on about how Americans get their dates back to front. Everywhere else in the world does day, month, year. Americans do month, day, year. Look at this. You got to check this out on the box here. Look what it's got for expiration date. In Turkey, they do day, month, year. They've got the M coming down here for the US, the day coming down here for the Then they have a piece of paper in here that actually has the months written out on it for the expiration dates. Isn't that brilliant? Oh, I love that. That's just made my day. So we've got the 15 pieces of chocolate brochure in here. This tells me what it is. So this explains all the different candy bars that are in here, because they're all in Turkish. I don't read Turkish, but this has got all the candy bars in here. And I think it's, yes. And it's got it all written in English. So you match the name up with the candy bar on the piece of paper here, and then underneath it's got written what it is, and then a description of what the actual product is. The only thing is it's written really tiny, and I don't have my magnifying glass here. Dang, my magnifying glass must still be in the other room where I was using it. All right, then we have, what do we have here? Oh, the nutritional information on both sides. So yes, do I really want to have a look at that? Probably not. It's got the ingredient list. The ingredients are listed along with all the nutritional facts in there. Yes, we'll just put that aside for now. Your way, your snack. Oh, it's like a little maze thing. You got a little puzzle thing here. That's pretty cool. Then what else we got in here? Okay. Actually, it feels pretty good. So then we have full-size candy bars. We've got this one, which is, I'm going to go my thing. This is milk chocolate with hazelnuts. Some of these I probably will try. This is chocolate wafers. This is pretty cool. I'm liking this. This looks like it might be a white chocolate thingy bob. A power. Yeah, white chocolate wafers. So those are the wafers. It's got nuts in it. This one here is, oh, this has got a trio name written on there. This is, oh, this is another white chocolate wafer. Don't like white chocolate, but we'll try it. Let's see. This is a caramel chocolate bar. This one. Caramel. I bet that's another caramel one. Milk chocolate with caramel. Actually, oh, this is a tube of chocolate cream. Oh, might have to try that one. Put that one there. Let's see what else we got in here. This is fun. These are chocolate sticks. Little chocolate sticks. Poor Zeffy's going to. Oh, yum! This one sounds yum. This is a milk chocolate bar orange. So orange flavored chocolate bar, I'm guessing. Doopy 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 doop Metro. This is milk chocolate coated caramel and nougat bar. This is pretty cool. We're still going. I wonder if it's coconut. Let's have a look here and see. Oh, it's not coconut. It's wafer with chocolate and hazelnuts. I thought that this might be coconut, but no, it's wafer with chocolate and hazelnuts. This is all very well packed in here. Wanted Boomba. This is chocolate with coconuts. The Wanted Boomba. Boomba down the bottom there. My poor dog's going to be, oh, I want some. No, you can't have any. This one looks like a coconut one. Yep, coconut chocolate bar, the Cocoa Star. And then the last one that's, oh no, oh, we've got two more in here. Ooh. One of those is pistachios. They look like they're green. Yes! Chocolate with pistachios. And they've got another one here that's another square bar. Bitter chocolate. I'm going to like this one. 60% bitter. I wonder if that's meant to be like dark chocolate. Because the stronger the dark chocolate, the less sugar that's used in it and the bitter the flavor of it. So that's my haul of 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15 different chocolate bars. I'm going to try the chocolate cream. That in the trash. Comes out like toothpaste. See? Oh my gosh. That is really good. It reminds me of better version of Nutella. Chocolate treat that adorns the childhood memories of today's adults and continues to be beloved delight for kids. Squeeze and enjoy this chocolate-like playful paste. It's both fun and delicious, definitely delicious. You can also spread it on a slice of bread for a delightful treat. Oh, we'll try that later. Perfect harmony of milk, cocoa, and hazelnut flavor brings out the happiness in children and serves as a delightful, nostalgic surprise for others. This is awesome. That is way better than Nutella. It's chocolatey and creamy, and the hazelnut is perfect. This kind of reminds me of Nutella, but this is way better tasting. Yes, definitely. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. What was the other one I wanted to try? Yeah, that was that one. Gotta cleanse the palate. don't really want to, but we'll try that. Let's see. What else could we do? Oh, this one here, the Pico. Does that look interesting? Oh, this is the milk chocolate. Pico milk chocolate coated bar with natural orange flavored crisped rice. A symphony of taste and texture. Luxurious milk chocolate envelops zesty orange infused crisped rice, creating an exquisite balance of sweetness and tang. Sorry, it's really hard to read on shiny paper with little white writing on red. Elevate your senses with this harmonious blend, offering a genuine delight that combines indulgence with a hint of citrusy freshness. Ooh, doesn't that sound good? Makes it sound healthy. So we'll just go down here and not bad. I still like the cream better. But this has got, you can definitely taste the orange in it. Reminds me of those chocolate oranges that you get, you know, the one that's done up like a ball and you tap it. But this has got Rice Krispie. It's got, I should show you. It's got Rice Krispie. It's got Rice Krispie in the middle. I'll finish that one later. So this is actually really good. It just comes in this nice little box. This little small box here. Okay. I love that they put this on the. This just cracks me up with the dates. And then they actually put a thing in there with the. None of these expire until next year. Let's see when's the earliest one. These all expire around May, June, July of next year. They're not going to last that long. But this, like this kind of spread here with all of these, you could even do something like use them for like Halloween. Give out different unique candy bars at Halloween. I've no idea what any of this says. I'm trying to see if I can fit them all back in the box. That's going to be fun. It's going to be like a Tetris. I'm going to be playing Tetris with chocolate. That one went down there. Yep. Oh, we're doing fine. These are all going to go in on top like this. I'm going to go put all these in the refrigerator and yep, these should all fit in here. But this, awesome. So if you want to grab your own one of those, just go and scan the QR code up there in the corner. And it'll take you right to the product on Amazon. So, you know, and it's got a whole different name and thing, but it's 15 full-size candy bars. Oh, look, I got them all back in, well, except for the one that I've half eaten. They're all in here. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, my new chocolate shelf. But yeah, I absolutely love and adore chocolate. They have other boxes. They have other boxes too. This is the one that's 15 pieces of chocolate. They then have ones that have like up to 30 pieces in there where they've got chocolates, different candies, crackers, biscuits, cookies, sorry, and all of that sort of stuff in there as well. So I thought I'd start with the chocolate one first and see what that was like and then maybe move to the other ones. But this is going to be fun exploring it. But anyway, so that's it from us for today. I'm glad that that arrived in time for the thing tonight. You know, if you have any tips on how to select an international shipper, please put them in the comments below or private message me, because this is going to be a job and a half. Yes, I have a lot of stuff to go through. And then I've got all my little bits and pieces, and like I'm making up a list of stuff to ship, like bed linens, bathroom linens, because I'm taking my bed with me. I've got different blankets. I've got ones that I've made. Some of those might get donated. I don't know. You know, I've got all my whole closet that I've got to sort through and figure out, because when I get down to New Zealand, it's going to be, if it's during the middle of next year, it's going to be winter time. So I need to take my winter woolly stuff with me. My mum was concerned I wouldn't have anything to wear for winter, but yes, I do. We do. Because there were some winter months that got cold in the RV. So we had to have the stuff for going outside. We were in some cold places for some of the winter months. But yeah, so we're making lists, but we're not checking them twice yet. And with that, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my Pico bar. And then we're going to go for WALK with the DOG. Just poured out on the floor behind me. And yeah, it was cool enough today that we had the front door open till like around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Zeffie spent the entire day up until 2 o'clock when we closed the door in her bed, which is now laying down here in the doorway, because I have a security screen there, and so we put her bed in front of the security screen, leave the front door open so you get the air coming in. And she was there till like 2 o'clock this afternoon when we closed the door. So she absolutely loved that, and she loves doing stuff like that where she likes laying where she can see things. In the RV, it was very easy because we'd open up the blinds in the morning and she would go, and her favorite place to be in the RV when we were parked anywhere was on the dashboard where she could look out the window and watch everything. So whatever place I get, I want to have a bed. I want to have a room at the front that we can use as an office where we can put a viewing shelf for her, place for her to sit and watch everything coming and going down the street. Yeah. She needs to be able to see what's going on in the neighborhood. She's a good little neighborhood watchdog. So with that, if you have hints and tips on choosing international shippers, I would greatly appreciate the information. So either drop it in the comments below or private message it to me. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you want to go get your little box of Cocoa Bliss, the 15 full-size candy bars in there, all chocolate, just go scan the code up here and it will take you directly to it on Amazon. And with that, we are out of here. Go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening.